You may be wondering where I've been. If this is your first time looking upon this face, you may wonder what I am. I will answer both now. Near 2 years ago, I had just gone out of my base one morning, just stepped around the corner, heading to one of my usual spots. It's where I go to harvest these plants that taste a little like licorice and look a little like Funko Pops. I had been on a deserted, but not desert, and certainly not desert planet, for 4 years now, since my ship was shot down by pirates in a system whose name is fading from my memory. But I, old Bearby, remember well when the Interstellar Circus came to town 1 year and 10 months ago. Actually, it was more like 2 years and 10 months ago. My memory's a little wonky. Ginormous, vaguely tent-shaped ships blotted out the sky. I didn't know it was a circus at first. They sent a probe down while I was harvesting my next meal. The probe chased. I ran. I dove between some rocks. I got stuck. Smaller probes came out of the probe and pulled me out. They took me up to one of the tent-like ships in the sky. My captors, who were a motley of species, restrained me using technology and brought me deeper into the belly of their operation. It was then that I learned the true nature of my captors. I saw the other creatures like myself that they had captured. I saw one that looked a little like a human being, but with a single wing, not to be confused with Sephiroth, who they were training to do tricks, not to be confused with Meteor or Supernova. The one-winged human-like creature twirled in the air, and the trainers clapped. Later, an audience from different corners of the galaxy wandered in from the ship's cantinas, or arcades, or whatever they had, filled the seats, and the applause was thunderous. Other intelligent species were there as performers in the circus, bound and kept in line with various technologies. Others, like the one-winged creature who I came to call a colleague and friend, were there with me, in the trenches. For I, too, was trained and made to perform as a circus act. The whole time I was thinking, do I look like I should be performing in a circus? I mean, come on. But one night, when I was scheduled to learn a new dance choreography, I did a sequence of dance moves out of the training room. Instead of shocking me with their devices, the trainers said, "Let him cook." And they allowed me to cook and dance right out the door. Having memorized the layout of the ship I was on, I then danced my way to engineering. I started a fire there in engineering, as we do. I didn't start the fire, but this time I did. I'll spare you the details of how, but let's just say it wasn't just my dance moves that started the fire. Okay. As the ship burned down, screams sounding all around me. Rawr, rawr, rawr. That was a dramatic reenactment, by the way. I then went to lead some of the other captured, unwilling circus performers like myself to the escape pods. Sorry, I was waving at a random piece of dust. Our captors were too preoccupied to stop us with the restraining tech. And besides that, one among us was a technopath, not to be confused with a psychopath. No, this isn't the origin story of Rocket the Raccoon. This is my story of how I was captured by a circus and made to perform, and how I escaped. So anyway, we took the escape pods, all of them. Screams were all around us as we were leaving the ship, well, the main ship for the circus. It was like a bunch of ships together. Kind of like a caravan or some sorts. But not to worry, with the screams at our backs, fire all around us, they did eventually put out the fire, and everyone survived. Or so I'm told. Anywho, I'm back now. Luckily, I was only gone a few days, so we weren't far from this planet. Unfortunately, though, I'm stranded again on the same planet. Send help. SOS. So what did I do for the year and 10 months here, which is why I haven't dropped any new videos? Well, let's just say Oblivion Remastered and Planet Coaster 2 for starters. That's what happened. Who am I, you ask? Call me Old Tiberius Bearby. Hold the Tiberius. and I'm what you would call an alien creature, stranded many light years from home, and many, many more from Earth. I hope to visit Earth again someday, soon, but in the meantime, I'll upload some more videos. Bearby's back, baby.